welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Foxborough. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple of years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
On the stop. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Raider first down.
From the gun, it's Geno. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Geno. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Play action now. It's Gino. He's got the tight end there. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Geno Smith, touchdown Las Vegas. So he finds the space and breaks the plane for the touchdown. Greg, there are certain quarterbacks who just have a knack for that old school play.
That play call sheet gets a lot easier, Mike, when you have not only a quarterback, like you mentioned, who has a nose for the end zone, but an offensive line that can continue to get such a consistent push. You put those two things together, I think he should call it every single time he finds himself on the goal line.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson, and he'll get about 5.
Ray Stevenson, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Stevenson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Darnay Holmes over there to make the tackle.
At his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots.
15 yards through the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
37-yard line.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, But now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson.
Ramondre Stevenson, the ball carrier. Darian Porter on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now Andres Borregalas for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll start on the ground with Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Smith. That one knocks away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
The Raiders send their punt team out. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. May. And penalty flags come in as it winds up Incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Douglas in motion. They'll go play action with May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
3rd and short, and here is May. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
His kick is good. And the Pats will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
On the give, this is Stevenson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Raiders 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 39 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They'll come up to 3rd and 3 as we are ready to get back underway. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5.
First and goal.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Here's Genty. Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of the Patriots has it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They go play action with Smith. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
you can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3.
On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Patriots.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down at their 48-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw is May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
The Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. May, little pop pass to the receiver. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots are out to a 21-10 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Laube now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Off the play fake. Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Smith to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on second down, Smith. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raider first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Gino. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Patriots are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Working out of the gun, it's May. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
is May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that will lead to a second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to sneak in here, and he will have a Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
It's Stevenson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Reorder on the tackle. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 2nd down, it's May. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Porregales for the Patriot field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Looked like an issue there with the snap. Everything has to be right from this far away, but the kick is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 29
that one good for 29.
And the Raider first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
That's going to be incomplete. coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
It's third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Genty. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4. It's 21-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Patriots offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Will try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down and 3. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the...
Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the 2nd half. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On second down, it's Gino. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Vegas.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. Third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders cut the deficit down to 1. Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Stevenson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's May. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll go play action with May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46
What a big
yards.
play there for New England.
Patriots
Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Stevenson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
He pulls it in around the 5. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2 yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
Play action now. It's Gino. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Here's Gino. They'll try to set up the screen to Genti. Down the right sideline. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
Las Vegas.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, they go with Genti. He'll be taken down well short of the first down. Gain of about 4. And it brings up fourth down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10. Douglas in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
On the return is Tucker. And And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here. Starting with a 1st and 10. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They run out of the gun with Genty. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They've got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
He'll step up and run this. Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the 1st down.
And a Las Vegas 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. From the shotgun, it's Smith. There he goes again. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
For Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down
and 10.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he will go all the way. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for
Here's May again. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. For Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's third down.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. On the ground, it's the tight end. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And when you've got that big body in the backfield, I mean, why not give him a chance to use that size to pick up first down? I mean, you're not looking for a home run. You're not looking for a touchdown. Just get north and south and keep this drive alive.
A run right here, and it's Genty. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cooper going in motion. Throwing on second down. Smith. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 7. To throw, here's Smith. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England.
First down. 1st and 10.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48.
first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
There on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard. A carry now for Gibson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. Third and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to stretch the lead. And this is blocked. They got it. He gets free. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st you stick your hand up, that's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
Makes the score Raiders 33, Patriots 29.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Now May, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this third down.
Throwing on third down is May. Has completed to Douglas. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Patriots ready for the punt. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down and 8. Here's Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
Las Vegas.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Smith. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards. And a Raider 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.